Richard?
Governor, as I understand it, the auto industry is still a pretty big employer in your state, and the auto industry has actually done really well in the last several years, in spite of what you see as being an obstacle to business, that is, having strong unions. How do you square your statement that unions are somehow bad for business with the fate and the thriving nature of the auto industry in your state over the last several years?
Actually, I've never said unions are bad for business, and I don't believe this is actually anti-union. If you look at it, I believe this is pro-worker, because the way I view it is workers now have freedom to choose.
Hang on a second. Are you serious?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you serious? This is not anti-union.
Yes.
This actually, at its core, undermines the ability for unions to organize. So you can make many arguments you like to say it's not anti-union.
This does not deal with organizing at all. This does not deal with collective bargaining at all. This has nothing to do with the relationship between an employer and a union. This is about the relationship between unions and workers. And this is about giving workers the freedom to choose, and unions have to be in a position to present a good value proposition. If you look at the history of unions in Michigan, we had very strong labor movement here. If you go to the last century, people flocked to join the unions because they saw value in that. Fast forward to today, shouldn't unions still have to present a value proposition? And if they do, people will join. People will want to be part of a union. And if they don't provide value, people shouldn't be forced to pay for something they don't see any value in. So again, this should make unions more effective in terms of having to put a value proposition to workers.